Oi? Está tudo a funcionar aqui? Tá? Espero que sim, porque eu estou com preguiça. Isto está mesmo a funcionar? Bem, eu espero que sim. Ok, a stream parou do nada, mas ok. Então vamos. Meu Deus, eu ainda não consigo acreditar que estamos realmente a ter uma Nintendo Direct agora. É incrível! Meu Deus, é simplesmente incrível que estamos a ter uma Nintendo Direct de primeira. Há boa tempo que não temos, eu já achava que não íamos ter. E vocês? Não está ninguém na porra da live stream? Eu vou continuar a falar sozinho. Que bom. Fala, por favor. Mostra-me o que eu estou à espera. O que eu estou à espera é uma Nintendo Direct de qualidade. David Sampaio, estou aqui. Olá! The fuck is this ali? Ok, vamos ver a Nintendo Direct. Tu, yeah, venham-se confortáveis. Isto é bastante silencioso. Faltam 3 minutos. E então, como vai o vosso dia? Oh, ok. Oh, meu modelo parou de trabalhar, como deve ser. Ok, voltou. Ok, voltou. Ok, então, como estão neste dia? 2 minutos. 2 minutos, só? 2 minutos. Nintendo Direct, my boy. Faz tempo. Faz tempo. Eu já disse isto mais de 30 vezes. Ok. Ah, o TTOMX está no chat. Ah, bom dia. Disseram que vão revelar novidades sobre Super Smash Bros. É a única razão porque eu estou a fazer esta live agora. É porque eu adoro Smash Bros. Yeah, pessoal, vocês nunca souberam isso. Eu adoro Smash Bros. Não dá para ver com os meus vídeos nem nada. Adeus, Adolfo Stalin. Tenho o resto do bom dia. Não dura muito tempo, mas... Sem comendo. Ok. Ok, que jogos é que eles vão mostrar? Eu me pergunto que jogos eles vão mostrar. Iniciar aqui o meu modelo porque está tudo bugado. É o meu modelo. Começou. Ok? Começou. Ok, que escolhas? Ok, Xenoblade Chronicles.
One
Anime.
day, Pyra just disappeared.
não entendo nada de Xenoblade Chronicles, portanto, isto aqui para mim é tudo chinês. Isto aqui é tudo chinês para mim.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
Chuva, chuva, chuvinha.
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest.
Fala aí chinês que eu estou a ouvir.
A
Fala aí.
trace. Where
Desculpem, Xenoblade fans. Eu não entendo nada
I'll find
deste
you,
jogo.
whatever it takes. This is
Anime.
where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you.
Shit.
Because I got an invitation to join Smash!
What? I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis! Smash Flare!
You powered up your Smash attack with
Ih, eu não estava à espera. Eu não estava à espera.
Blazing End!
That's
Meu
genius! You're pretty much
Deus.
owning them, and these are seasoned
Eu não
fighters.
estava nada à
There are
espera.
no pushovers!
Eu não estava mesmo nada à espera.
Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
Oh, what is doing? Quem? Quem? Oh, ok. More anime. More anime. Echo Fighter, provavelmente.
Mithra!
Cutting
Yeah.
it close,
Like,
huh?
Echo Fighter.
Are these guys planning on winning?
Aposto,
Gee, I feel
Echo
kinda bad
Fighter.
now. Coming through.
Tenho a pura certeza que é um Echo Fighter.
Buster. Photon
Meu Deus.
Throw with that.
Isto, eu juro, se isto não for um Echo Fighter,
What? You can even use that?
oh, não, outra baioneta não.
You two can swap between each other freely.
Serious fight.
Elas podem trocar uma entre a outra.
Together. Nothing can stand in our way.
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait.
Eu não estava à espera. Eu não estava à espera.
I've missed this.
Eu não estava à espera. Eu sinto que ninguém estava à espera.
Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some
Eu não estava à espera. Isto é tipo um momento qual top 10.
Sacred arrow.
Yeah, can we get the pogs in the chat?
Nailed it.
Sure did.
Meu Deus.
Power.
Eu não estava à espera.
I never expected to see you two again. But well,
Eu
now that you're in Smash,
simplesmente não
I won't go
esperava.
easy on you.
Fighting words. You forget. We're fighters
Isto é tipo alguma
now.
coisa do jogo em que eles trocam ou algo assim? Eu não entendo nada de Xenoblade Chronicles. Mas sim! Já me tinham dito que Xenoblade Chronicles ia estar em Smash, mas eu não esperava que seria tão
皆さん
boom!
Hello, everyone. It's been a while. 電動ダイレクトの I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
Shinya Takahashi.
昨年
Last year,
任天堂
we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations.
こうして
However,
この場からご紹介
we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
しておりませんでした今回はよう
I'm
やく
happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all
任天堂
today.
ダイレクトをお届けできることを心から感謝しておりますこれ
We
からも
appreciate your
どうぞ
continued
よろしく
support.
お願いいたします
Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra.
Eu
They
ainda não
originally
consigo
appeared in the
acreditar.
Xenoblade Chronicles series
Eu ainda
as
não
Rex's
consigo
2-in-1
acreditar.
ally. Please look forward to seeing their
Eu ainda não
moveset
consigo
in Super
acreditar.
Smash Bros.
Eu
Ultimate.
ainda não consigo
This
acreditar.
fighter releases in March, so we
Eu não
hope you'll
estava à
stay
espera das
tuned
personagens, eu
just
estava
a
à
bit
espera
longer.
de algo
All right,
tipo...
let's continue with
sei
our
lá,
first
Crash?
batch of Nintendo
Eu
Switch
estava à espera de
headlines.
Crash. Ok. Fall Guys com Yoshi! Fall Guys com Yoshi! Ai. Meu Deus, isto é a única coisa... Isto é a única razão porque eu vou comprar Fall Guys. Fall Guys! Sim! Fall Guys! Eu ainda não comprei o jogo! Mas boa! Isto já faz-me comprar! Diz-me que vai haver uma skin de
When
Yoshi!
Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout
Skin de
comes to the
Yoshi.
Nintendo Switch system
Skin
summer
de Yoshi!
2021.
Skin de Yoshi! Não há skin de
You have
Yoshi!
22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed. Venture into the vast reaches of
Outer
space
Wilds.
to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
Fogo!
However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered. By
Meu
repeating these
Deus.
cycles, you'll gradually unravel the
Que jogo
mysteries
é
hidden in
este?
the universe. What messages
Bom.
will you discover? How can you prevent the
Mas eu
sun
não
from exploding?
compraria.
Why is the
pessoalmente.
solar
Não é o
system
meu
trapped in
estilo.
an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch Summer 2021. Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games.
Jogos de mistério.
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom
Fami?
Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2
Fami?
deep cuts from Nintendo
Que
history
significa?
are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system.
Pera,
Suspense,
então isto é um
drama.
jogo de Famicom.
And twists and turns await at every corner.
Meu Deus.
You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
Amnésia, ok.
But that's not the only case to crack.
The girl was standing behind.
教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声
Ok, a versão azul já parece ser
In the
bem
other
mais
game,
interessante.
you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums.
なぜこんなことになっ
Ok.
Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
助けてここから出して自分の目の前に血染めの少女が立っている
Uncover the
Veras.
deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch
interessante.
May 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Alguém vai comprar este jogo?
A new age of battles begins.
Ok. Jogo de cabelo. Eu acho que isto fez gente tático. Eu acho que isto vai ser uma coisa.
つけば俺が切る
Alguém alguma vez ouviu falar dessa série? Tipo, cá em Portugal?
The latest entry in the Samurai
acho-
Warriors franchise is coming
Eu,
to
pelo menos,
Nintendo
nunca ouvi.
Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying
eu
1 versus
não conheci
1,000
este jogo.
battles. In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, Summer 2021.
Nunca tinha ouvido falar. Nunca.
the vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Wow, I don't know this
You'll
game
set off on
either.
a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream.
É da Square Enix, portanto deve ser bom, né?
Before
Da Square
discovering
Enix.
the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts.
Artifact.
Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
Ok.
Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been
Okay.
rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will
Okay.
launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Nunca ouvi falar. Monster Hunter! É Monster Hunter! Yeah, é Monster Hunter. Yep, é Monster Hunter. É Monster Hunter. É Monster Hunter. É Monster Hunter. Ok.
Elder, I have
Jogo
important
mó
news.
bonito.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
Ok.
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
Ok. Eu disse é
Noah,
Monster Hunter.
We should
Yep,
start
eu disse.
preparations right away. We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
Ok.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters?
Bonito.
Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Ok, qual é o próximo?
The fairway is open once again. Tee off in the latest installment of the
With
Mario
Mario
Golf
Golf.
series, coming to Nintendo Switch. Study the wind and terrain.
Mario Golf,
Take your
my
time
boy!
to think things through.
Mario Golf!
Then swing.
Sim, Mario Golf, finalmente. A Switch foi justificada.
Enjoy golfing with familiar
Crunch.
Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to
Mecânicas
slopes,
em jogo de golfe.
and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Mario Golf, finalmente.
These features can help you ace your shots. In
Finalmente,
addition to button controls,
sequela,
you can also
Mario
use
Golf.
motion controls
E parece
by
ter
holding a
tempo.
Joy-Con controller like a golf club.
No one asked for
Gently
that, but
swing the
I
controller to have
appreciate
your
it.
character
I appreciate
swing
it.
in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
Ui.
On
Espera, tu
top of
podes
all that,
correr?
there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf,
Tu
including
vais
this one,
usar isso
Speed
em
Golf.
Mario?
Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep
Isto é
going.
meio golfe.
Outpace your opponents to come out on top.
Isto
Your
parece
golfing skills aren't
fantástico
the
para
only
jogo de
things
Mario
at play.
Golf.
Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character,
Isto parece
you'll
jogo de
start out as a
Pokémon.
rookie and develop your golfing skills
Eu
while
não falo de
interacting
Pokémon
with
Sword and Shield, eu
various
falo de
Mushroom
jogo de
Kingdom
Pokémon que seja
characters.
bom.
Level up with experience
Tipo,
points
uma
earned during
qualidade
matches.
enorme.
Then,
Meu
allocate points to
Deus!
different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put
Tá,
your golfing
mas agora
skills
tenho
to
uma
the
grande
test
pergunta.
when Mario Golf Super
Onde
Rush
está o
swings
Toad?
onto Nintendo
Onde
Switch
está o
June
Toad?
25th.
Chefe,
Pre-orders
posso
begin on
ver uns
Nintendo
Toads,
eShop
chefe?
after this presentation.
Obrigado. Dava
The
para
latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar
Multiplayer
golf
modes?
gameplay with easy-to-learn controls.
新しい遊びも追加しています。
multiplayer.
Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch.
お使いください。
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Ok.
Check
eu
out
sei
these
fazer
games
com-
coming to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands.
Eu achava
Play as
que
the
isto era
Hyperion
Walking
lackey
Dead.
Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash.
Não venham dizer que isto não
Set
parece com
between
Walking
Borderlands
Dead.
2 and 3,
literalmente
this game
a
includes
mesma
all
coisa.
5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor.
Espera,
Gangsters,
isto é Borderlands?
bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the
Agora
obstacles
que eu
you'll
ouvi.
encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th. 32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or
okay.
difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The
Okay.
Battle of Midway for free. Then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your
Ghosts and
collection.
Goblins.
Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom
Tem
Arcade
Pac-Man, tem
Stadium
Pac-Man.
launches
Se
later
tiver Pac-Man,
today.
não, compilação não vale a pena. Não tem
Brains.
Pac-Man.
As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head,
Boa.
gut grenades, and more during your
Outro jogo
grisly
de zombies.
mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie and Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th.
Incrível. para
Pre-orders
comprar.
begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens?
Espera.
Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens
what the
have
heck
taken
is this?
over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's
É o
fate.
Travis.
As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry
A
fee.
sério?
You'll then
Para
face off
batalhar
against a slew of
aliens,
unusual
vamos ter que
opponents.
juntar relva?
Most of them aliens
Sério?
with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th. Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above, so below.
Why do they need
Ok.
assassins in heaven?
O jogo é
To
este.
do someone's dirty work.
Ok, o jogo foi jogo. Já sei. O jogo que não vou falar no canal. Porque eu não gosto que foi jogo que eu preferi.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself. God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Ok.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my
Tô com
batarangs
medo.
and Bathook.
Por que
This
que
is Supergirl.
Deus, eu tô-
She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath.
E porquê?
And let's
Tá.
not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth.
Porquê? Só
Along with
porquê?
our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe.
Jogo
But we're not
para
just about
jogo
the super life. We
para
also have our school
crianças
lives,
para-
and trust me,
parece bom,
there's
mas-
never a dull moment at Metropolis High School.
É meio estranho
Sometimes it'd
apresentar
be
isto a
nice
uma
to get out
direta.
of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh,
É, né?
something really bad
David,
is threatening
Sampaio,
the city.
Sampaio.
No one could have
O
seen
que é
it
que a
coming,
Anitta tem a ver
but
com a
when
DC?
justice calls,
Eu não faço
you
a
can
mínima
count on
ideia.
us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch June
Eu não
4th.
estava à espera deste jogo. Eu não estava.
Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Plantas vs Zombies. Plantas vs Zombies para a Switch. Sim. Sim, Plantas Zombies para... Para a Switch. Espera, um Plantas vs Zombies. Por isto? O que é? O que é que é? Ok, Plantas vs Zombies para a Switch. Sim! Boa! Eu preferia o 2 ou o original, mas não sei se também. Música boa! Boa música! Quantos versões para a Switch? Boa! Eu estou a fazer as tradicionais, mas eu também sei.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
Oh! Sim!
Band
Sim,
together
sim,
on a
sim, sim.
quest to face evil and save faces.
Mitopia, eu adoro.
Miitopia is coming to Nintendo
Eu
Switch.
adorava este jogo na 3DS. Ainda
Cast
bem.
me characters in various roles across the kingdom.
Oh,
Turn
que
your favorite
bom.
people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
Oh, que bom. Ah, ainda bem que este jogo
Makeup
vai
has
para a
been added as a
Switch.
new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new
Oh.
wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Tu.
In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key.
Mitopia.
So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your
Mitopia.
relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
Mecânica
Whoa!
do
You can have a
relacionamento.
horse as an ally? That sounds pretty
Fazer
darn good!
coisas-
Care for it,
Coisa muito
and it'll
mais
lend a
coisas.
hand, or poof, in battle.
Meu
Venture with
Deus.
friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Metopia. Coming to Nintendo Switch
Metopia.
May 21st.
Sim.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Metopia. Metopia é bom. Metopia é vida.
Super Mario-themed items are coming to your island.
Animal Crossing.
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary-themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing
Eu
New
adorei.
Horizons game.
Eu adorei. Eu adorei.
Familiar
Oh, meu
items
Deus,
like the
aqui-
Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be
Oh.
ordered in-game as furniture items.
Ah, que
So
fixe.
place them however and wherever you'd like.
O nariz é tão grande.
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Este é o transportão. Diz-me que sim. Sim, 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 sim.
Then use them to travel between locations on your island.
Sim!
Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th.
Ok.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Boa.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
Por que não há uma customização do Toad? Isso é que seria genial,
We
Nintendo.
hope you continue enjoying life on
Tem
your
ser
island.
perdidos. Mas pronto.
How
Ok.
was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release.
スーパーマリオブラザーズ30
Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game.
Sim, lembro.
We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
続いては
Next,
こちらの
we have another game to show you.
Ok, outro jogo. Qual é? Qual é? Diz. Oh. Ok. Fire Emblem. É a única coisa que eu tenho para dizer que é Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem, eu acho. Não é Fire Emblem.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords! Never. As
Octopath
Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the
é
wages of
preciso
loyalty?
com Octopath.
Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
Doom já está no Switch. Doom já
You
está.
are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
Isto ou é
I
Octopath
promise to do
ou é...
all in my power to see us
Ou
through
é
this
bué
safely,
parecido com
every
Octopath.
last one of us.
Projectile Triangle Strategy.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3
Então
nations
é
and
Octopath all
limited
the way.
deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations
Podem
over these
contar, por
precious
favor?
resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an
Quem gosta de
uneasy
guerras
truce,
vai entender isto.
decades
Não
later
gosto.
the flames of
Quer
war
dizer-
threatened to engulf the realm once again.
Entenderam?
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Não brigam com mais sucedido, vai ser minigames, por favor.
In this new tactical RPG, battles take
Okay.
place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack.
We win, okay.
Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic.
Meu Deus.
It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esdrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Ok.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Feedback, feedback.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Yes. Star Wars. Yep, it's Star Wars. Star Wars.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some.
Lieutenant, pass to me!
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Espera, eu tava no 2D, mas estava com a era 2D, por causa da animação. Esse cara é bem único neste jogo.
Roger that.
Esse cara é bem único.
We're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
What? Okay. Interview's over. Oh, come on, man, one more game.
É jogo de atirar bolas? Yeah. Okay.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight. 'Cause you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want
to die yet! Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th. Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades. Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. And Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with a different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021. More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Boa. Meu Deus, já até deu sim.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Depois disto eu acho que veio
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 heroes of light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carry for transportation, or
mano.
Archie for bridges.
Este jogo era bué difícil.
Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection
Este
launches
jogo é bué
February
difícil.
25th.
Eu sei
Pre-orders
disso.
are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys.
Mais jogos
Saga
da-
Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning
Square
sci-fi
Enix.
world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game
Okay.
launches April 15th.
Ok, abril de...
Apex
15 de
Legends
abril.
is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This
Apex?
free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends,
Espera,
strategic
Apex já
combat,
não estava
cross-platform
no
play,
Switch?
and more. All
Tá
players
bom.
on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin and 30
achava
free
que
levels
tava.
for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus,
Eu
for the first 2
jurava que
weeks after
tava.
launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Ok.
Hello there, I'm Eiji
Legend of
Aonuma,
Zelda.
producer of the
Sim.
Legend of Zelda series.
Volto
I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The
noites.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game.
Legend of Zelda
Unfortunately, we
2.
don't have anything
Sim.
to share right now.
Oh,
We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
ok, estou bem perto.
While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Qual?
Please take a look.
Ok. Sim! Skyward HD! Diz-me que vão remover os motion control. Por favor, diz-me. Eu odeio os motion control da Wii. Eu não odeio os motion controls, mas odeio Skyward Sword. Sim, Skyward Sword HD, por favor. Sim, 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 sim.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
Diz-me que vai haver uma
The Joy-Con
para-
controller in your right hand is the sword.
para o controller, por
Swing
favor.
it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the
Okay.
controller, you can raise the shield to block
Diz-me
enemy
por favor
attacks.
cá para control.
You can perform other
control,
actions like
por favor.
using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Ok, meio estranho.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
Ok.
Swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally. Just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
Ok.
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers.
Bonitos!
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself.
Controles tão bonitos.
We hope that people who played the original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release day at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well. Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Yeah, claro. So,
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
ok, a última anúncio do dia. Vá lá. Vamos ver o quê? Ok, vá lá. O que raios é isto? Darth Vader. Sim. Sim. Spectre 3. Ah, tanta customização. Por favor, diz-me. Peixe. Spectre DLC, Spectre 3. Por favor, qual é? Diz-me. Por favor, diz-me. Não para mim, Nintendo. É DLC? Sou fora. É DLC jogo? Tem. Spectre 3. Meu! Oh, meu Deus! Eu ainda não acredito! Spectre 3 está aqui! Finalmente! Está aqui finalmente Spectre 3! Back to Ring! 2022, eu não me importo esperar. Spectre 3, finalmente. Spectre 3, my boys. That's where we're going to go.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3.
Sim.
This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later
ainda
time.
melhor as cores. São amarelo e roxo.
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. a variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Eu é que agradeço. Meu Deus, Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3! Pessoal, Splatoon 3! Bem, pessoal, acho que foi essa a direct. A stream vai acabar por aqui.